So you guys know I'm a massive advocate of having a support team in place. Those people that you could text right now. And now's a perfect time to reassemble your team and get those people together, talk to them, remind them, I need you on side, I need your help. So who should be on your team? I always say it should be a small team. It's not your Facebook mates, right? It's not your Instagram feed. It is people that you really trust. So the first person should be somebody you can go to for support. It could be professional support, personal support, it could be a partner, it could be a friend, family member, but it's somebody. For me, it's my mum, right? You know Kathleen, she's brilliant, my PA. I go to her for support. She is my go-to person, okay? So you need that person for support. Have that person. That's the bedrock. I'd secondly always say you should have a GP or a medical professional. You know me, I'm not a doctor, I don't claim to be. I have a GP, I have a very good relationship with my doctor, because you might have time where you get depressed, you might need some medication, you might have a physical illness or a mental illness, you might have something go wrong and you need that professional person and a good relationship with them, not just going to the doctors, right? You need to know who's my go-to person. So if you're healthy, great, form a good relationship with them now while you're already good. If you're not so good, even more important reason, form that relationship. So support and having that GP or that medical professional. The third person I'd always have is somebody who holds you to account, right? You guys know if you work with me, I do a bit of that with you, don't I? I hold you account. So you said you're going to do this, you got to do it. It's really helpful, that. Really, really helpful. Who do I have? I go to my dad. I'm very fortunate, right? I got two in my family, but it could have been someone from professionally. It could be someone whose services you pay for, and you go to them for a kick up the arse, right? You go to them and they'll say things to you like, well, you need to do this. Why have you not thought about this? Now that's cool because you're going to them for that thing, right? And the last ones you can have extras, you can have mentors, you can have coaches. I've got a person, Chris, I go to, and he's brilliant. He does all my nutrition and my training, and I can do it kind of myself, but I go to him, just bounce off ideas and keep that perspective. I also have a person I go to for spiritual matters. You know me, I'm quite a deep thinker, I'm quite a deep spiritual person, so I go to somebody for that. And so once you've got those bedrocks of support, accountability, and the medical professional, then you start to branch out and say, okay, I also could do with some help with this, or I never even thought of that area of my life. I could develop that. It doesn't have to be a big team. In fact, I'd say the smaller the better. I'd say 5. I'd put a maximum limit on that 5. Once you get past that 5, we're more into peers, we're more into professional friends and things like that. Doesn't need to be a large amount of people. So now's a perfect time to reassemble those people. If they already know they're on your team, great. If you've never told them, say, you are my support person, or do you know you're on my team? I see you like that. And they might go, oh, that's nice. Never thought of it like that. But now is the perfect time. Assemble your team, all right? Because it's a big year coming and you're going to need them. And also, here's a nice thought as well. You might be on somebody else's team and you might not even realize it. That's a nice thought.